100% of the Earth is covered with water, but only about 1% of the world's water is readily available for human use. Nearly 97% is salty or otherwise undrinkable. Another 2% is locked in the ice caps and glaciers. That leaves us 1% for all humanity's needs. I am drinking 0.000 something percent of it, I guess. Anyway, hello. Yes, hello. Let's move over here. I think the reactor just flashed on the screen. Anyways. It's odd because I used the game that I'm playing as the background track for starting upstream, but Persona doesn't like making noises if it's not out of focus, so it gets silence. Good morning, afternoon, evening, good time zone. Welcome to the stream. We are playing more Persona 3 Reload, and our patch notes today, hopefully it doesn't rise. But so far it's 2, unless I missed one. Hello, Dima. Yes, I already got forced to drink water. This is just gonna be a thing, isn't it? It's Persona, it's gonna go. Yes, it's Persona. We need more abusive families. Anyway. Let's just get straight into it. There's a lot of daily life to go through. We're almost at the 6th month now, though. I don't know if that's a good thing. We have less than 2 weeks to go through the Tartars that we have left for the 2nd block. I understand we'll have an abusive day now. That's not a good thing. Do not have an abusive day. Yeah, at least we have Akihiko, who is 4 levels under us. He has been out of commission for a month. He has some leeway in terms of that. But still. I kind of expected him to be a little higher, you know? As like the main physical person before we joined, but I guess they didn't really explore the tower before us either. So he has that excuse. I think we were on the crossroads of either choosing who to hang out with. Today's a Thursday, there's no home ec. We were gonna do that Friday, I do remember that. Is it bad if I'm leaving Tomachika for last? I don't think that bars me from anything, right? Do we go Chihiro first or Kazushi? Is the question. I kind of want to go through Chihiro's thing first. But Kazushi, I think we were at rank 5. And usually if there's a stat block, it's like anywhere from rank 6 to 8. if it's not like a romance social link, so choices. Because this one, it's setting up for him really fucking up his knee. It's going that direction. Chihiro, I have a bad feeling about her family getting related into the social link. Morning is Fushimi. Forgive me for asking for help so suddenly, but do you have time to meet me after school? I'll be at the usual spot in the hallway, but it's not a problem if you can't make it. Thank you. She's asking for help. Kinda makes it seem like we don't really have a choice. Iki-san, how have things been? Actually, I'd like to ask you a favor if you have time today. Yeah, we don't have a choice. Feel like I might grow closer to Chihiro soon. What's the worst that can happen? It's kind of embarrassing, but will you help me with my homework? It's math, to be specific. Let's talk about it more at the library. This is the first time I'm in the library, by the way. A treasurer who's not even good at math. Doesn't that sound pathetic? I'm gonna ignore how we're sitting right next to that couple. Never even wanted this job. Someone else entered me into the running. I didn't think I would actually get elected though. Oh, this wasn't even a choice. That kind of makes sense with your personality, but who forced you into this? No, but I don't regret joining the student council or anything. If I hadn't joined, then I wouldn't have met such kind people like you or the president. So the other dude doesn't count? Garish student. Shut up, you're distracting us. Can I stand up for her? Is that an option? If you're gonna flirt with each other, go do it outside. I'm so tired of this, I can't even pick up my pencil anymore. You sure you guys aren't the one flirting? But if you give me a kiss, maybe I can study for another 30 minutes. What are you going on about now? Tommy, you gotta take this seriously. Don't you want us to go to the same college? They're the ones being annoying now. Just give me a kiss, please. Goddamn hypocrites. They're really gonna kiss. Do they not know where they are? They have no shame. They're gonna kiss, question mark. Where did they go? Actually, where did they go? They have no shame. That's right, Yuki-san, I agree. This is supposed to be a place of learning and they're still just kids. Isn't that high school though? I mean, this is like 2009 mentality, so I guess that makes sense. This is also Japanese standards. So I say this as a member of the student council. That kind of inappropriate behavior should not be tolerated at school. We should notify the student council president right away and discuss this at our next meeting. You don't like kissing, that's kind of extreme, or I agree. How strict is this school with PDA, I wonder? Don't really see it. There's nothing wrong with discussing it, I guess. If you're on my side, Yuki-san, then I have nothing to fear. Sorry, I shouldn't be raising my voice in the library. Student council full of Puritan. I mean, none of them seem like the type of people who would do PDA, so. I don't mind if I get in trouble, but I don't want you to get criticized too, Yuki-san. And she gets a head pat. I feel like out of all the people I've seen so far, she's gonna be the one that hurts the most when I reject her. I didn't notice the time. I think I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, so you don't need to wait for me. I didn't even get to help her with the math part of what she needed. It's sir. It's strange. The number of Apathy Syndrome victims seems to be on the rise again. Evidently, the prior decline was only temporary. If that's the case, then what's the point of fighting?
Yeah.
If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating to that point. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'd hate to see what the city would look like if we couldn't use our personas. The game is subtly telling us we should go to Tartarus. Thinking about how many more victims there'd be if we couldn't fight shadows is pretty depressing. I'm glad you moved here, Yuki-kun. It's a lot less overwhelming with you here. There's no telling when all this will end, but together, I know we can do it eventually. No, you do not know what's up ahead, do you? I see two people on the second floor. You can't hide from me, I know where you are. Our efforts probably won't be appreciated by the people in town, but if we don't fight, then the city will eventually be overrun with the losts. That's why we need to enjoy the peace and quiet whenever we find it. That's the result of our hard work. Make sure you don't forget that. We are saving the city, right, Sada-san? Well, yeah, why state the obvious? Well, because it doesn't really feel like it. It'd just be nice if we could get some kind of thank you. From the ladies, at least. That's the only thing Junpei cares about. That and food. Okay, today's a Thursday, we can't do Chaggle. Everyone's here. Mutatsu? Who the hell is Mutatsu? I guess there's one more place we can check before we go. Do you have more URLs for me? Ah, there's a lot of new dialogue. But just stand there. If you're in here, you gotta dance. Dancing is a great stress reliever. Everything bad just melts away. I don't know about that. Hey, how's it going? Man who can't get groovy. I see, I envy you. What about the other option? To be honest, man, me too. I can't seem to get into the groove. I thought I could if I came here, but I guess not. That's a mood. You know that fortune teller, the one they call Dead Mother or Mama? She's got a very weird presence. It's like she's in another world. I want her to tell my fortune, but I don't have the courage to talk to her. My girl's been shy all of her life. She doesn't talk to people she doesn't know easily. But I guess that fortune teller does have a different air about her. She seems like someone who has something special. I mean... no new URLs. We might as well get a fortune since we are gonna go into Tartarus. I don't know how this works, so we're gonna save. It appears there has been a change with venue. Well, allow me to provide you with a new fortune befitting the unusual light that you hold within. We can gamba now. Oh wait, what does that do? Feel another change. A strong wind blows across the world, sending a blue flower's petals into the air. How will you interpret this wind? As a weak and frail breeze or a brave and mighty gust? Let's hope that you find fortune in your destiny. Let's go gambling on, dang it. Increased chances of enemies turning into strong or rare enemies. I mean, that's actually pretty damn good. That's where most of the XP comes from. What was Elizabeth's, she wanted us to get one of the fortunes. What was it? Rarity fortune. Have you ever had your fortune told, Yuki? It seems you can find a famous fortune teller at the club in Haonia Mall. Rumor says for every question you ask, you shall receive an answer that is right on the money. I'm greatly interested in the accuracy of this fortune telling. Will you please use this person's services so I may verify the authenticity of them? Please ask them to predict whether or not rare shadows will appear more often. I like how they giving you all these systems after you're trying to... I mean, we're gonna go into another one not that long after, so... I think we're gonna be stuck in Tartarus again for a while. We need to get Akihiko at least equal level to us, which is gonna take a bit. So you want a rarity fortune. Increases the chance of encountering rare enemies in Tartarus. Now here's the question. What's the difference in percentage between rarity and gamble fortune? Because they both can spawn in rare enemies, just one also spawns in strong enemies. And they're the same price. She wants us to do rarity, so I guess we're doing that one. That's what you wish. That would be 3,000 yen. Are you sure this is what you want? Do I have a choice? Then let's begin. I see it. If you go to the Tower of Shadow tonight, you're destined to face an adversary clad in gold. Let's hope you find fortune in your destiny. Now, do I have to go to Tartarus before getting that request done, or can I talk to her now? I have to go to Tartarus. On that note, I should probably upgrade some people's gear for once. Probably just a strong enemy has a difference. Yeah. I should have done this when he was on sale. What do you have anyways? Because we can find weapons and armor in Tartarus through the chest. We can find accessories. We haven't found any footwear yet. Okay, Akihiko comes with better shoes than us. Inverse shoes, red vest, brass gloves. How good's his armor? It's pretty damn good. Okay, he has better gear, but he's lower level. Our gear is so pitiful. Luck bands. What is his... luck is 8. Okay, so the thing he sucks at is luck. Guess that evens out. Do we upgrade gear or do we try to do the boss we were stuck on? If we upgrade anything, it's going to be armor. Because we get insta-killed by anything we get hit by. Based on how much money we got last time, it shouldn't matter how much we spend, honestly. Weapons will leave that up to the tower. If anyone needs a better one, it's Junpei. Footwear. Evasion would help. Sorry, time for another Hydra or Hydrate. A jellyfish and a cucumber are each 95% water. I suppose that makes sense. There's your bluff. I will drink water. I am the slightest bit tempted to buy the accessories from this expensive ass store. Mainly the second one and the fourth one. Do the police just have a one-size-fits-all? I guess so. Everyone's wearing the same armor and shoes. I don't know. Next debuff is nice. Yeah. I'm thinking of slapping it onto Akihiko for now. It's like we made that much money in one Tartarus run. We can probably make it back in today's. Today is gonna expand across like 3 or 4 days, but how much more experience is this? Does anyone have a percentage for this? I don't want to look it up, but I am curious how much it is. That's a lot of zeros, though. But imagine that with the boss. That's a lot of XP. It's an investment. This is an investment. 15%. I like how you have to buy it to know the percentage. That's pretty damn good, though. I just realized I gave Akihiko a ring. Ignoring that. And we're back in hell. That didn't last long. Akihiko's probably excited about this. Alright, it's finally time. Now we put a lot on you guys, but that's over now. We're counting on you. Don't worry, I've been preparing for this day. You won't be disappointed. I'll follow whatever orders you give. You're the leader here.
遅れを取った分はすぐ取り返してやる。
Make up for all the time I lost before you know it.
先輩としての意地もあるしな。まずは前線に出してくれ。
Plus, I've gotta show my stuff as well as the background members. Just make sure to put me in the advanced team. We now have a full party. For once. I like how they're both just swinging. Out of curiosity, what uniforms do we have? Not much. We have the winter ones for everyone. I want to wait until winter to actually see them in game though, like not through Tartarus. So one thing we could do is just immediately try the boss. Which I know is stupid, but we might as well do it. Just see how much having Akihiko here helps. If we still get murdered, then we can train him up a bit. Currently I'll face an adversary clad in gold. Maybe I'll run into a rare enemy.
Yes. 始めるか。
If I remember correctly, it's been a bit, this enemy does like at least 4 of the different elements. But as long as I don't make myself weak to them, I should be fine. They're practicing their crits. We'll see if they get any. I wanted to use him, but he's weak to wind, and I think that's one of the elements they use. It would be nice to have recon before this fight. But that's 2 whole levels. Get going with this. We'll go in with Malfoy, then we'll switch to Moikane. We're most likely gonna die. It'll still be fun. Come on, let's move. If this is the first fight he goes in with. Also, are those different boxing gloves? The ones you usually use are red. Why are those blue? How many pairs do you have? Do we have a lower evasion somewhere? Did I get rid of my Secunda? God damn it. Okay, I guess we don't have Secunda. Did you Rebellion? Not that one. The Secunda here. Let's go, Junpei. still so thick. Okay. You have a weird mix of things. You have a weird, really weird mix of things. And you're excised. A chance of inflicting distress. I like how he did a fancy ass animation because it's his first time fighting, but he didn't get a crit. Lower defense. We need to keep the second up. Your magic is better than your physical. Distress. I never remember what that does for the enemy. What else can I do? Or attack. Does anyone have a turn that I'm not gonna get murdered by using? Technically? Jelly. Defense of the jelly is going to run out. We need to do this. You know my Connie again. Or kinda. Gorilla. Yeah, there's the hit. There's the hit. Okay, good. They can probably take one more as long as attack stays lowered. Attack's gonna run out. We used Honoraki. Marakunda. Oh, that's great. We can do Media just to be safe. 77 on all out attack is a rip. Yeah, it's a bit low. It's just a tad bit low. Younger. Okay, that goes again. Oh, you just hated her. Okay. We kinda need her. True. She's the one that's lowering evasion and accuracy. Show the tongue. We need her for the debuff. That might screw us. I need more revival beads. Who's going next? Kind of skipped her turn, didn't it? I can't do it on my turn. We want to keep attacking with Junpei. Raises. We need her to stay alive. Fala. He has not been hit yet. Oh, the boxing training is coming into play. Lower defense. Gorilla. Rail still defense down. It's gonna run out soon. Do I risk not healing? Just to save SP for the rest of Tartarus. Distress. The distress isn't doing much, if I'm being honest. Attack reverted. It's not good. Follow. I know! I guess technically he's the only one that needed the XP. Do I want to do that again just so they stay alive? It's possible, though. They've proven that it's possible. The levels are just getting very uneven. No, there's an auto rocketage on him too. Nice.
新技試したくなるな
Garenda's useful.
Yes.
Of course, the person that survives is the one that's the lowest level right now. Alright, let's take out the gatekeeper again. We'll need our way through here in Tit. Trando would probably have been way more useful during the fight. And it's already over. Kirito-senpai, you're breaking up on us. Sorry about that. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, it's back to normal. Having any trouble on your end? We're pretty high up. The signal must be getting spotty. What do we do if we get cut off? Kirito-senpai is sort of like our lifeline out here. Recon isn't really in the wheelhouse of Mitsu's persona. She manages well enough through supplemental equipment, but even that has its limitations. Which is why we need Fuka. Sorry to give you cause for concern. That being said, our equipment still has a bit more range to spare, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'll try to figure out the connection issues on my end. Y'all go ahead and keep exploring for now. I mean, I guess it looks a bit more even. Anyways, our endless supply of life stones. Bead chain? That's like a media, probably. So whose equipment is this? Or is this like a rare item? What? A tuxedo? I went through floor 42 just to get a tuxedo. I mean, what does it look like? Is it for me? Who is it for? It's for Junpei? It's for Junpei. Oh my god. I mean, it's quite something. We'll keep that for now. Why not? He's looking quite dapper. The top has the best edition. Another dead end. That was literally all that was left. We're gonna be grinding so much money before we leave Tartarus, because otherwise this is a waste. My goal is level 20 for everyone. It's gonna take a bit. I see a chest. Okay, we got our teleporter here. There's the old document. Kirido's Ergo Research Lab is setting up a facility on this island. It doesn't make any sense, even a rank-and-file researcher like me can tell. What is about to take place on this island? Already Fortune gonna be overworked? You know it. Why are these old documents about the Kirija group, though? In Tartarus, of all places.
Yes.
Okay, let's give that to Elizabeth. Money. Question though. Where does she get this money? Just out of curiosity. Where is this money from? Another one? Oh god. Okay, we get to it's a bit going through that fast, but we get to take her out to hangout places now, is what I'm saying. As you complete more requests, Elizabeth will start asking you to escort her to different places from time to time. You can accompany her on these outings anytime during daylight hours. Going out with Elizabeth will take no time at all, so you don't need to worry about planning your day around her. Okay, so whenever it happens, just do it. Mithras. We're not gonna be able to make Mithras for a while.
No.
Considering how they can access your dreams. Imagine how many people dream of money. I mean... If you go to the wrong floor, that's not where I want to go.
No.
The rarity fortune should work for every floor? We're just gonna go through the tower over and over again. Let's see how many twilight fragments we get this time. These are scared of us still. We need to replenish our money. There, I got one. Once we hit 99 on this floor, I think we're good for the first block. In terms of the items. So we get money. That's pitiful amounts of money, but still money. What is that noise for? One moment. More money. It's already been 30 minutes. Damn it.
よし、このフロアは一通り探索できたな。
気をつけて進んでこ。
Okay, we got one so far. Hopefully more than 10 by the time we get out of Tartarus.
野生の探偵やつっすか？やっぱこの人すげえ。帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。
よし、このフロアは一通り探索できたな。
No, he wanted to die. Apparently it takes 12 liters of water to make a sheet of paper. Really?
どうしようか。
Like, we always talk about the trees when it comes to paper, but that's a lot of water. Okay, Jinpei looks so... he's so fancy.
イオリが敵を倒した。
順当
勝利だな
がそういったところか。
次に進むぞ。
問題ない。行くぞ。
宝箱か。
This is completely off topic, but we're in Tartarus, and I tend to talk about random things when I'm just grinding through floors. I have a list of games I have in mind for October, because 50 season.
他のと違く。
It's gonna be more horror themed than anything else. But not the typical horror games that you think about. There have been a few that I've been wanting to try on stream. And I'm just trying to figure out how many of them I can fit into a month. Because I don't know how long it is to finish some of the games.
あの箱回収し。
It's a gravy. It's gonna be more psychological horror than like gore themed horror. Or like jump scare
ここに
horror.
階段があったか。
At least the two main ones that I want to try, they're kind of like a story-driven horror. Can I call this Can I call BS on this website though? Because this also says 100 layers to make 2 slices of bread. Something about that does not seem right. Which ones? I find it interesting that Amori is considered under horror, but I did want to try that on stream. I do want to play Amori. I don't know anything about Amori. Then...
片付けるぞ。
Slay the Princess is technically considered a psychological horror, and it's one of my favorite games in terms of watching, but I never played it
機関装
myself.
置だが、俺はまだ行け
And
るぞ。
that game is heavily driven on like moral choices, so I kind of want to see which routes I get when I'm playing it.
例の箱があるようだな。
I saw something in chat. Yes, I love Amori. I really want to try Amori, and it seems to be it seems to fit with the season. If I'm doing a horror month anyways, I might as well put Amori into it. Someone's dying in the back. I know nothing about Amori. I'm going in blind, so I will say that. I'm not gonna look up anything about Amori. I want to do this blind. keep it that way. Another thing I will do October is Amnesia the Bunker. I will do that. I'm also planning to do a few Resident Evil speedrun trials during that month. So I have played through Resident Evil 4 completely, but I haven't done any of the challenges yet, so there are a lot of unlockables that you can do if you finish like in-game achievement challenges. I'll be doing that during October. I also need to do a playthrough in professional mode, so I'm probably also going to be doing that. So there's an achievement with professional mode where you finish the game in, I believe, under 5 hours, and I'll be attempting that, which means I have to study the routes beforehand. Need horror game recommendations? I got you or someone to play with. So for that whole month, if you have recommendations, I'm open to them. If you want to drop in during the streams, you are free to. Yeah, it's gonna be the remake that's on Steam for Resident Evil 4.
やったな。
I don't know if I'm going to be doing the mercenaries side quests on stream, because you need to do all of those on S rank with at least one character to unlock a weapon. I believe the hand cannon. Then I think there's a few other things with the mercenaries. I'll decide then if I'm going to be doing that. Apparently the hand cannon got nerfed for the remake version though. Sweet to strike. Okay, we know that now. Still hold the idea that the most humiliating thing in this game is chasing the shadows and missing. Yeah, it doesn't feel good when you do that. But I still find it very hilarious. So this isn't a spoiler for Resident Evil 4. This is just a fact. The hardest to get cosmetic through doing like the achievement runs for Leon are cat ears. I find that hilarious. I could use power as grant now. Up to 10% is can be held in possession. That is good because I'm getting too many social links.
シャドウとの戦いもボクシングの試合も基本にあるものは同じだ。例の箱があるようだな。
お、階段だぜ。帰るやつ発見。俺はまだ。
続けていくぞ。
お、シャドウだ。
There's a chest up there.
箱の中身もらっとこ。お、階段だぜ。出たな、シャドウ。
よくやった。この一帯は全て調べられたな。
Amazing Rebirth is another good one. Visage is pretty good. Demonologist is like a creepier, more simple. I'm guessing you mean Phasmophobia. The only horror game I've been eyeing recently is Deep Sleep. That's just because I love the style of game. Also feels worth mentioning that if you really like Resident Evil 4, you can find this game for cheap. Evil Within is a good wreck. I'll probably be looking up all of these later. There is another game I've been wanting to play, which is a 2-player one, but I want to do it with someone who doesn't know anything about the game. I don't remember the name of it though, one moment. What was it? Pause the music for a second. Alien Isolation is an interesting one. What was that game? Why do I not remember? Yeah, I'm gonna need to find that later. The AI for the Xenomorph is annoying, smart, and adaptive. There's this one 2-player psychological horror which has like a cute art style. It's where there's like 2 boys that run off into the forest together because they hate society. And it basically starts with one of them wanting to bomb the mayor's statue. But then they start having an acid trip. I'm trying to explain this in a way that doesn't spoil it, if you don't know what it is. And basically the 2 players have like different perspectives of the world, and it vastly changes their opinions on the choices they have to make throughout the game. Yeah, it's Bokura. Yeah, that one. Thank you. Yes, Bokura. It's Bokura. I really like Bokura, but the thing is, I know what happens in it, so I want to play with someone who doesn't know what happens and see how they react. Your friend should... That seems to be a thing. Wait, how much do you know about Bokura then? If you've never... Like, I like horror games when it's like that type of style. I like psychological horror, story-driven games. And to be fair, it's been a while since I watched it, so I probably forgot a few parts of that story. Played some, but not much, so, and that was a while back, so I don't remember shit. Would you be interested in playing that? Wasn't there a similar thing for Dead Space? I am unknowledge in that. Absolutely want to see the end.
稀にしかない箱だ。
Okay, so that's another thing that can happen.
あれ、良さげなもの入ってそう。
I don't remember how long it takes to play through the game, but with how long our streams tend to be, I think we're good. Shoes. Wait. How good are these shoes? I'm too excited because of shoes. Frost heels. Ice evasion. This implies that the shoes on block 2 are better than the ones I currently have, if I find them. Okay, if we get another team member, I guess they can have those. All I remember is that it's pretty long in your streams, sir. And our streams are pretty long. Frost heels have been nice for the characters that are weak to ice. But the character is Akihiko. What's wrong with wearing heels as a guy? Guys can wear heels too. Persona 5 proves it. I think half the guys wear heels of some type. It's not like the high heels, but a lot of the guys do wear heels in that game. Let's see, what other psychological story horrors are there? I've seen a few recently on YouTube. At least that was recommended to me. I'm just horrible at remembering the names of them. The Persona 5 cast came off as... Persona 5 cast came off as they all just wear heels, or at least can rock them. I mean, in the official manga, they definitely drive the cross-dressing thing in, so they can all definitely rock heels. The only one who's questionable is Ryuji. But the others definitely. Number 2. I'm getting better at hitting them. There is a really... It's kind of gory. There's a psychological horror game that I watched it play for a long time ago. I forget what the name is. if I describe anything about it, it's gonna spoil it is the issue.
エンカウントの必要もない
It's kind of, it's not, it has this turn-based RPG style to it. It has combat in it. And I think there's 4 parts. Where it's like the world's ending. Basically, all the females have either passed or have gone, succumbed to disease. But there's like this one wonder child that's a female that's like the savior
このフロアは
in terms of repopulation. It's a very fucked up story now that I think about it. Don't look outside. If that's a game title, no, it's not that. It has this pixel chibi art style to it, which is... It makes the game better, it just makes it feel a lot worse. It's like a 2D pixel game where you fight grotesque mutations because they've been overtaken by disease. It doesn't sound safe for Twitch. It's not that bad. It's not realistic-ish. I do need to check if that one's safe though for Twitch. Probably isn't. I didn't even miss. I really didn't need a miss. I reached a strike. No, you just got a crit. That works. Okay. Shuffle time. Usually we take our personas, but we do need XP right now. I watched the playthrough on YouTube a long time ago. There was a point in YouTube I had a phase where I watched like psychological horror playthroughs of obscure games. Still have a little time before the shadows reappear. Might be a good idea to do some reconnaissance. What do you mean? One of you will split from the group to canvass the floor. That way we'll be able to explore more efficiently, correct? Still risky, of course, but one person should have an easier time avoiding shadows. If a skill can find the stairs, it'll lighten the load for you in main squad. So how about it? Conduit, you know I'm the man for the job. We don't really need to do that. It's fine. After combat, you may have the opportunity to scout. If you decide to scout the area, one of your teammates will temporarily leave your party to look for the next floor. I think I'm good enough doing it myself. This poison. Number 3. Arpa Ivy.
シャドウ
There's a
エア
hand.
発見逃がすな
Open that up. What is it? Light charm. And the hand's gone. God damn it. It'll show up again
この
eventually.
階段があったか
Probably.
機関装置だが俺はまだ受けるぞ
Are the shadows on this floor scared of us yet? I feel like I hear them screaming. Hello? Oh, they are. Okay, I can chill here.
ここも気は抜けんな
I guess reaching the end of the floor proves ourselves.
例の
Frost earrings.
岩っつうか生き物っ
Is
つ
it
う
rock
か
or it's an actually like living
さ
and
っぱりわかん
breathing?
ね
Talking about the walls?
敵だ片付けるぞ
Here. If we go down the floor again, it should spawn another gold the second time through.
宝箱か
出たなシャドウ
シャドウいたよ
おなんかすげえ箱見っけ
Let's see, what other indie games were there that I was thinking of?
階段があるな
They're not really horror, but there are like a select few that I haven't tried yet. I wonder if they're even good for stream though.
シャドウ発見どうする
よくやったこの一帯は全て調べ
The games like There Is No Game or Don't Press the Button, like those type of games, that's just being a menace.
ガンガン進もうぜ帰るやつ発見俺はまだいけちゃうけどね
I really like There
お
Is
前たち
No
のセンス
Game.
は悪くない
I've never tried it
格闘
myself
技でもや
though.
ってみるかあの箱回収したらどうだ
出たなシャドウ
おこ
Yeah, that is an old one. If you can't tell, I'm old. So a lot of the games that I know are the older ones.
よし進むぞ
シャドウいたよ
It's like me saying I like Papers, Please, and that the best boy is Georgie.
迷わないように注意だ おい珍しいやつだ
These ones are weak to light, I think.
ぼーっとしてるから
なかなか出会
And
え
more
ない
water.
動かないでよ
Is this all the touch you lost to see? Would it be thinking please explain it?
攻撃が弱点だな。
Do I have anything?
弱点がつけるはずだ。
I have Hama. I do need to train Pencil Power. Jinbu's top hat though. I really like the top hat. Shuffle time. More XP.
Yes.
I don't want to scout. And I feel like that's gonna get annoying later on, because it's gonna keep asking me that now. The stairs are right there. Hey.
よくやった。この一帯は全て調べられ。
On a random note, I tried Resident Evil Zero's controls
よし行こっか。
because we have the game now
シャドウいたよ。
on the PlayStation. My god, are the controls horrible.
お宝発見。
The camera and the controls are quite a combination in that game. I don't know if it's exactly like Resident Evil 1's, but the camera work is exactly the same. I don't know if the controls are.
帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。
Whoever designed the camera and the controls for those two games is a sadist. Because usually when you play a game,
戦わないで済むならその
your camera like follows the player, like in this one, right? That one has set camera positions for every room. And your controls... So your camera view is third person on a set position, meanwhile your controls are first person, depending on which way the player is facing. I don't like that.
ねえ宝箱置いてあるよ。
お宝発見。
More money, we will take that. That's everything. Resident Evil 1 camera.
稀にしかない箱だ。
It's just not a good camera system. They learned that in 2. I did not mean to hit you on the face.
敵参者弱い相手だ。先制で片付けろ。
Okay, where are my hit all attacks? Boo. On Junpei for some reason. I know the top hat is sexy, but you don't have to target him continuously. Is this an item or equipment? Equipment. Technically, you can also sell those. Some more money.
お、階段だぜ。帰るやつ発見。
That's everything.
続けていくぞ。雑魚相手でも容赦はしない。それが俺のやり方だ。
I did not get to read that line. Sad. It sucks because all the characters that I like in this game, because of like the fan base and fan art, seem to be late games. I need to earn it. Because the only thing okay, they don't run away anymore. Oh, that's great. Opens a 3-fragment box of Lifestone. I think the last 3-fragment box I opened, not today, was a homunculus, and I was kind of disappointed. I'm just gonna do this. Unless we kill it before we escape, I guess. That works. My max HP or Marin Karen. The thing with Marin Karen, it's really good in the other two games. I don't know about this one. We'll take it. Okay, so anything below 32, I guess, runs away from us. This was the boss gauntlet. Is this the 1 fragment? How does this one have? That could be better. Achievement! Used a total of 50 Twilight fragments. Already? It's a good thing we farmed those. Speaking of Twilight fragments, I think that's number 4. Nope, nope, nope. I believe that's number 4.
敵だ。片付けるぞ。
変なやついないといいけど。
That worked. Full drop. There is a strong boy.
お前たちの手本になるような戦いをしたいものだ。
There's a gold boy.
は、珍しいシャドウだよ。
I missed. Come on, you shit. That thing's gonna get away. I'm having a skill issue moment. don't like these circular rooms. It's hard to hit things. You didn't see anything. That never happened.
手強そうだね。ねえ、
階段密集。
Should probably heal a little before going to that one. Top it off. You saw nothing. Debuffs in Persona feel so coin flip because it's amazing for most fights except the ones where it matters. Yeah. And the fact that bosses don't get affected by them. Did you turn? Yes, you did. What are you?
注意しろ。相手は隠して
I've not seen this one yet.
とはいえ油断するな。
You look like your shadow? Of course there's shadow. You look like you're dark. But
どうする？
if I use the light, that means I'm weak to the dark. That's thick. It's younger.
竹原ダウン。フォロー頼む。
覚悟してよね。
Yeah, exactly. You didn't see anything. Electric? So you're weak to
ないで
wind?
よ。次は
Question mark?
負けない。
No, you just use electric.
相手は格下だ。とはいえ油断す
Higher?
るな。
Hey, Junpei's SP is useful for something. He can take down the strong enemies up here. Minimally. It's better than nothing. Okay. Who blocks? Do I have anyone that blocks electricity? Kinda. Having Akihiko here definitely helps a lot, I will say that. Just having another person that can do damage at all. That's annoying. That's not good either. Ow.
体力が減っているぞ。フォローできるか。
今ならペルソナ。
ありがとう。やってやる。決めるぞ。やるな。よっしゃい。行くぜ。
If Junpei gets a suit, does that mean the other boys get a suit too eventually? Surely. And of course, of all the ones he targets me. It seems after the fight. Eh. Just need to go through the floors again. Kinda expect that at least once or twice
なあ
when in Tartarus. And that sets the Twilight Fragment count back to 0, I think. And we also lost the shoes. We'll find it again.
続けていくぞ
Of how long we're gonna be in Tartarus, we're gonna find it again.
箱の中身もらっとこうぜ。
例の箱があるようだな
Of all the things, not the shoes.
Shadow!
さて次は何が来る
箱の中身もらっとこうぜ。
At least Junpei still has his top hat.
機関装置だが
Can't take
俺
that
は
away
まだ
from
いける
him.
ぞ
お、シャドウだ。
宝箱
シャドウ発見。どうする？
シャドウがいるぞ
あれ、宝箱。
敵だ片付けるぞ
I don't like the keyboard layout for this game when you're in Tartarus. Because you have the WASD controls and you usually have the mouse, right? I don't use the mouse for this game, so I'm using, what do you even call this? You have WASD, Ijilkul, IJKL. And the thing for melee is the right control, so I'm like hyperextending my pinky because my hands are small.
お、なんかすげえ。
Because if I use the mouse, then the camera turning on the mouse makes me motion sick. The keyboard one I'm used to at this point.
シャドウ。
So I'm either giving myself a headache or I'm hyperextending my pinky. I'll choose the pinky.
階段だな
ガンガン進もうぜ。
Because I am feeling it in my pinky right now. JRPGs and crap keyboard controls, yep. Yep. All the developers are sadists. Yes, Junpei can crit in style. I do want to see Akihiko in a suit, though, because he has like half of it there. If possible, I want to do like a top hat gang. That reminds me, another game that would be funny on stream, but slightly older, is Henry Stickmin. So many references in that game.
あ、そこから登れるね。
機関装置だが俺はまだいけるぞ
That really is just a brain rot, brain turn off game though. Henry Stickmin, which one? All of them. Yes. If we're doing one of them, we have to do all of them. Is the rule. If I play that game, I'm probably gonna do like the 100% run. I like 100%ing my games. Unless it's like Persona and it takes forever to 100% it. I wonder, I 100% the compendium, but anything beyond that, it's like... Yeah, I don't know about that. There was a JRPG you played where the battle menu was set to plus? The battle menu. That's so weird. I'm not failing that. Not for the lower level one. Get punched. Henry Stickmin series shouldn't be insanely long if you go through the game with 100% in mind. Yeah, as long as I don't miss anything. I just realized... Okay, this Arcana is actually better than the other one we had. More XP. That's the first time we saw that. Yeah, give us our level back. I should probably save in between so what happened earlier doesn't repeat. We'll save once we switch blocks, then we'll continue on to block 2. I think that's a smarter way to do this. Did I read that correctly? Still have to move with Waz, Kara with mouse, then Nami spells with plus. You need 3 hands for that. Like, the plus on the, like, the numpad or the middle of the keyboard? How this game is, you can feel the random Hamamusos coming. Now that you mention it, which persona am I on? Yeah. I'm gonna get murdered anyways. We need to train Principality.
ねえ、宝箱置いてあるよ。
帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。
あの箱回収したらどうだ。階段だな。登れ。
Yeah, and the blip. It's the plus in the middle of the keyboard. Yeah, that's horrible.
稀にしかない箱だ。ぜひ回収してくれ。
お、シャドウだ。
シャドウがいるぞ。
じゃあ、いつになったの？
Oh dear, not the Yandere switch.
どうする。
Oh no. Because that moment in the tutorial, I decided to get the Xbox controller. I know you have an egregious amount of points. I still need to get, like, a knife. Because I have empty hand. I can hold a knife, technically. Though I make a lot of crowbar jokes, so maybe I should get a crowbar. I don't want to reconnaissance. I don't want to.
Oh, おいあれ、レアな。
階段あったね。行く？
このフロアは全て見終わった。進むかどうかは現場の判断に任せよう。
よし、次の。
気をつけて進んでか。
Redhead's worst nightmare. A bonk.
階段見っけ。帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。
あれ、宝箱？
Something about
よくやった。
when an enemy screams in terror.
了解です。じゃあ、先に進もうか。
I find it very amusing when they do. They should add mimics to this game? Oh, hell no. I don't need those shits in here.
宝箱か。
That's a loop.
あれ良さげなものは
Do they have holy water in this game? They really should. It just makes sense. Nothing here.
シャドウ発見どうする
We bumped the shadow by accident.
覚悟しなよ
Or if they really want to be mean, golden shadows are just regular ones that are painted. Yeah, the only way you can tell is that it doesn't glitter, but it still looks gold.
当たらないって
よし竹場が攻撃を開始
This finally hit.
アキックがダウン誰かフォロー
God damn it. More water. Already.
シオリが敵を倒したナイスだアキックそれでいい
当然の結果だ。
But do I have to?
さて次行かないと
Is hydrate or dihydrate legally binding?
あれ宝箱
Yes. Fine. Have a drink of water. How am I already through half the bottle? Since the points are gone. We've only been live for 2 hours. How are we already halfway through the bottle? Heh. Nah. No, going through the entire is a lot, okay? You're talking to someone who doesn't go through an entire in a whole day. This is a lot for 2 hours.
「稀にしかない箱だ」
ねえあの箱
I'm going to sleep. Good night, y'all. Have a good rest stream. Hey, good night, or bye. Thank you for stopping by. You don't have to keep watering me, Dima. Hope you have a good rest.
Shadow がいるぞ。
In some cases, I regret putting Hydra or Dydra as an option. But I feel like I would have been bullied to put it in anyways, if I didn't.
出たなシャドウ。
やはり戦場はいい。ここに立つと気分が高まる。
戦場ってまあある意味戦争みたいな。
例の箱があるようだな。
I do wonder how many streams of Persona is gonna be just Tartarus again. Probably 3 or more. That usually tends to be the theme. I missed the room. Dehydrated degenerate? I'll take that as a compliment. I will say though, my throat is more scratchy than usual for like the past day and a half. So I have been drinking more water when I'm forced to than usual. Naturally, I don't drink water outside of that still, but it is a bit scratchy right now. I think it's just dry. I think that's the issue. It's just dry. Drink water? I'm only gonna do it if I'm forced to. You would force me off stream if you could? Well, here's the thing, you can't. And if you keep doing that, I will refund your points. I will reject them. Okay, the game is punishing me for dying earlier because we got no Twilight Fragments that time from Block 1. Chewing soul? And what was the outcome of the fortune telling? I see, so the prediction really did come true. To soon the world is a fortune teller. I hope to meet them someday. Please take this as your reward. That's pretty damn good. I think we're level 20, so we can actually make Takemi Nakata now. I knew there was at least one that we didn't want to register.
どちらにいたしますかな。さて、探すといたしましょう。
Yeah, the next one is Takemi Nakata and Hypixie.
探すといたしましょう。
How many are we missing though?
未知のペルソナでございます。
Hisaka.
未知のペルソナでございます。
There should be one more? Sandman. Okay. It's not horrible.
はどちらにいたしますかな？
Is a Chochin with Mokai.
良い選択かと存じます。こちらは強いペルソナです。こちらは強いペルソ
On
ナ
all 5.
です。良い選択かと存じます。こちらは強いペ
That
ル
was
ソナです。
possible. There you go. And now we can die to both Hama and Mudo. How fun. Soul Seed Driblet, per usual. Adarakaja, Dekaja.
引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。
We don't need these because the other two take care of that for us. I wish I can put more than 4. I wanted to put Rebellion on him. We need these two. I really want this one. Is Rebellion better or is Regenerate 1 better? Technically Regenerate 1. Dekaja is a debuffing. Well, it's not really a debuff. Dekaja is a buff clearer for the enemy. I don't auto crit. We want to split the autos and the crits onto 2 different personas later on if we can. The crit's gonna be with the Regenerate. Rebellion should... What did I do in my other one? I had all 3 autos. I had Dekaja. I had Heat Riser. And I think I had Rebellion on... Oh, what was her name? I had those 6 on a persona in 5. What else did I give them? I think the other 2 was like repel elements because the persona had weaknesses. So Regenerate's so good. Unless we want to buy back to Chochin because no, that wouldn't work. They would have to buy back Mokoi. They have Regenerate and Rebellion. I backed up too much. God damn it.
引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。
I'll go with Rebellion.
かなりの力を授かって生まれ
Then
そう
buy
で
back
すな。
Mokoi and see what we can make with that later. Yes.
いよいよでございます。
Shuntake Minakata. I shall remain at your side to protect that unfettered soul of yours. I just realized I can take this off now. Freedom. I don't like the survive skills. Because we're gonna get Hama and Muted anyways. I don't need a medium chance of surviving that. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Skianga replaces Zio. Oh, we finally got the item. Nice. God Strike is not bad. We'll replace Survive Dark with that later. These two together make High Pixie. We want to have Recarm before doing that. Oh, you want both of them? Okay. Oh, this, and this. Great, I'm a demonic cat now. What have you done? Oh my god. Am I free yet? Is that it?
どのようなペルソナが生まれるか楽しみですな。
You're really making me into a cat. Girl.
どのようなペルソナがどちらにいた
Does
し
anyone
ま
else
すか
have regenerate? Nope, we need Mokoi back.
これまでの歩みでございます。こちらのペルソナですね。こちらを引き出すのですね。それではこちらを。
合体するペルソナをお選び
That
く
gives
だ
us
さい。
more.
こちらは
We
強い
could
ペ
do
ル
High
ソナ。
Pixie like that.
こちらは強いペルソナです。
Probably better to deal with Principality though.
こちらは強いペルソナです。
Yeah, once we get Recarm, we'll do that.
おやめになりますか？また。
Finally a use for your points. Turning me into a cat, is that what you're talking about? Okay, this isn't the support build that I want, but it's a start. It's definitely a start. But it's funny because we're doing this to a persona that's electricity and physical, usually. This is gonna get replaced. Look, you either use my points to make you into demonic hacker or save them for nothing else. I suppose? What order should I put this in? We have RST. Is there any acronym we can make with those 3 letters? That's funny. SRT, TRS, TSR, RTS, RS. Is there any acronyms? Guess we can just leave it like that for now.
ようこそベルベットルームへ。登録なさるのですね。全書に登録。
I need to look at my Persona 5 builds again to see what I've actually did for those. That'll give me a good guide for what I'm aiming for here as
合
well.
体でございます。合体するペルソナをお選びください。
Because I remember a lot of things, but not everything. There are more passives in this game that are weird.
おやめになりま
They're
す
more
か。
specialized.
また。 We need to equip... Yeah, we need to equip Principality. We need to level up twice.
なあ
Then we can make Hypixie.
C もっと行きますか。
シャドウがいるぞ。
Wonder how long I should go for today. I have no clue.
お、シャドウだ。
敵だ。片付けるぞ。
Actually, I don't have anything tomorrow, so nothing's stopping me. Unless I get dragged into something else, but I kinda doubt that.
暗いと敵の動きを捉えづらくなるが、それにも慣れてきた。
野生の勘ってやつっすか。やっぱこの人すげえ。
シャドウ発見。どうする？
Nothing in the back. The longer stream for, the more...
ガンガン進もうぜ。
That's true, the longer stream for, the more hydrates or dihydrates you can do. That just gives me an incentive to stop earlier.
うろうろしてやがるぜ。
Which I already know I'm not gonna do. Oh, you wanted to die today.
勝てない相手じゃない。
竹場が敵を仕留めたぞ。
I'm not gonna drink if it's not the redeem.
見事だ。では探索に戻ろう。
問題ない。行くぞ。前方にシャドウだ。蹴散らすか。
5.5 minutes.
止まってられないよね。
帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。うろうろして
So
や
how
る
would
ぜ。
you react if that button disappeared suddenly? If it just happened to disappear.
気をつけて進んでこ。
敵だ。片付けるぞ。
シャドウ。
うろうろしてやがるぜ。
I can take away your button rights. You realize that, right?
変なやついないといいけど。
出たなシャドウ。
シャドウだよ。
Yes, but if you don't.
気をつけて進んでこ。
Okay, you can't use the head pads everywhere. That can't be the excuse everywhere.
前方にシャドウだ。蹴散らすか。敵だ。片付けるぞ。
帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。
ここも気は抜けんな。
There's a notable lack of Twilight fragments this time. Yeah, well,
シャドウ発見。どう
find
する
them eventually. It's also a lack of chests that need Twilight fragments. So I guess it evens out. There's the finger boy. Okay, you didn't even see me.
レアな相手だ。ここで仕留めろ。
I don't see the point of using an Arcana card just to get a homunculus. Seems a bit much. Do I even need this one though? I don't want the homunculus. My teammates use up all of them anyways. It's not like I get any.
うまく決まったな。
I hear the bells tolling of what I think it is. Yep, it is the water bell. Are you trying to make me go through a whole entire bottle right now? We are not doing multiple. I need to be physically super dehydrated to willingly drink that much every time. My throat being scratchy is not an indication of that. And oh, there's a toilet fragment. Okay, the calendar has become 1. Also, it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna uncat myself. But I think I'm back to normal now. Oh, damn. There's our bluff, and apparently I'm being turned into a yonder again. There you go. Yeah, indeed. Why is everyone doing redeems right now? Jesus Christ. Dima, you're a good boy. But why is everyone doing redeems?
次もさっきみたいに決めよう。
Challenger is now 1 for Twilight Fragments. Demon's doing redeems because it's demon. I didn't. You did it because I was live and you like the blip. At least your reason makes more sense.
やったな。
Another gold finger boy.
おい珍しいやつだ
In its natural habitat.
運がいい。なかなか出会えない相手だ。
Who is sending me a message on Discord?
イメージはできてる
Where's my phone?
カナダ選手見事なノックダウン性的に叩き込め牽制祭だ
Blip. I want this one. I appreciate the blip.
Good いい連携だったさあ次だ
What was that noise? I'm not used to that noise. Thank you so much, Jem, for the gifted tier 2. You forced Orby to have one. I was planning on giving Orby one eventually because they're always here. But you beat me to it. Really appreciate it. Orby will find out when they wake up. Orby went to sleep earlier.
帰るやつ発見俺はまだいけちゃうけどね
We have bumped a shadow by accident.
竹場が敵を仕留めたぞ。見事だ。
こんなもんだ
では探索に戻ろう。
はいお疲れさんとおシャドウだ
We need to go down.
さてお次はと
敵だ片付けるぞ
That's number 2. Still need to get back to 4.
Shadow. Shadow いたよ。
And sorry, the melee button does not activate sometimes. We've gone through block 1 3 times, I think. Our item's doing. In the 20s. Small drop-shaped pearl birthed from a persona. That sounds really weird. So let's say around 7 more runs of block 1, we're gonna have the 99 again. Okay, let's go back to the entrance, save, because we have 2 toilet fragments for this run now. And continue from 2.
Nah.
Because we do want to start training Akihiko.
止まってられないよね。
I do like how the music picks up each block. We have the backbeat percussion now. That missed the wrong person. Okay. He's just a little chill, that's fine. No, we don't want to scout.
ねえねえ。
You should run away. Yeah. We're fine until like 10 more floors. Treasure chest. Down under.
例の箱があるようだな。例の箱があるようだ。
Monies. It's like 1,800-ish yen, which is around $10 rounding down, I guess. If I'm mathing correctly, 1,000 yen is around 800, 700-ish. Unless the yen is dying even more. I don't know how much the yen is dead at this point. Number 3.
お、シャドウだ。
階段だな。登るか。
よし、このフロアは一つ。
We got 3, we go down 2. For Rakunda. Not bad. I do prefer Debilitate, though. We're not gonna see that for a while.
もっと行きますか。箱の中。
Oh, that's what was on the persona I was talking about earlier.
シャドウだ。
Yeah, they had Dekaja, Heat Riser, Debilitate, the 3 auto skills. How many is that? They have the crit up thing.
俺はまだいけるぞ。
Now I'm forgetting one thing from that build. I think it was Repel Light because it was Ragna. I remember a name now. It's the Ragna persona. You want to get that hand first.
てかキモすぎだろ。作ったやつ間違いなく病んでんな。
あ、珍しいシャドウ
Come
だよ。
on. Come on. Cut it off. Cut it.
あのシャドウ。
Cut it off.
レアな相手
You have Pop Tarts?
ここで仕留めろ。
I feel like you have Pop Tarts the majority of the time. Either that or fruit, or some type of pie.
チャンスだ。弱点を狙えるぞ。来い、風船。今だ。一気に畳みかけ。行こう。
But I like some. It's been a while since I have had a Pop Tart. I would take a Pop Tart. Valkyrie. 4 XP. I don't remember the flavors of Pop Tart. It's been years. I think the last time I had a Pop Tart was middle school that I remembered. Do they have a cinnamon flavor? I think I really like that one. If I remember correctly.
Shadow がいるぞ。
お、階段だぜ。
前方にシャドウだ。
We're missing a few things. Bomb of Life. And then one more down under. What do you mean, oh damn? Are you talking about how long it's been? Another finger boy.
やったな。
ねえあいつ 違くない？
It has been a long time, yes.
なかなか出会えない相手だ。
I don't have Popped Hearts easily accessible to me, okay? And I don't mean that in terms of buying. There's a place I can get them really easily. I just don't usually have them on hand.
どうする？来い。
How long has it been? 16 minutes? I can undo all this now. Eh. Nope, that's not back to normal. That's my background. We don't want that here. Now we're back to normal. We do technically want to get this just so we have the Arcana burst, so I guess I'll take these. We do want the level up version. More XP. Level up.
新技か。試したくなる。
No, you also went to Fukaja. Interesting.
いい連。
Let's see here. He's not that far away from catching up to the other two. I have a gap now, though. Principality needs one more level to get Recarm. Because the game does not give a lot of revive items, so we need a way to do that otherwise.
前方にシャドウだ。
So far, Principality is the only one that learns a revive skill that we've seen. There are other personas that are healers, but they tend to be higher level. Distress.
うろうろしてやがるぜ。階段見っけ。
I'm curious on what the level of psychological horror I can do on stream without a certain person getting nightmares, because there's a one person that I know that can't handle psychological horror well.
シャドウがいるぞ。
So I feel like if I do any type of horror-esque game, I'm probably gonna list out the the content warnings on it beforehand. But even then,
うろうろしてやがるぜ。
宝箱か。
すぐに上に登れそうだが、なるべく多くの敵を叩きたいな。
まあ悩むとこっすよね。お宝とかあるかもしれねえし。
this is a weird floor generation and I don't like it.
階段見っけ。
シ
There's a thing way over there. Way over yonder. Is it the clock room for this floor? We have... I think this is the first time we've seen a clock area. For block 2. Hmm.
あの箱回収したらどうだ
You run away still? Yes.
よくやった。この一帯はすべ
Do
て
you
調べ
want
ら
to
れた。
block them?
よし
On the
Yeah,
back
no,
side of
it's
the
not.
head, preferably. Move out of the way. Just go around the whole thing. Come on.
手強い相手だ。
You are weak to electricity. Which means Akihiko.
いや焦らなくていい
エルソナカナダ選手見事なノックダウン叩き込め
219 is still that thick. Swift strike.
いいよりがピンチだ。
戦況はどうする
Eh.
違ったそれ
危ねえ危ね
I'll die upon Yukari, that's fine.
いけるか
えオリジュークスカナダ選手見事なノックダウン
逃すな
If they do another swift strike, everyone's gonna die.
どうする
Besides me.
いや
チャンスだ。弱点を狙えるぞ。
思い返る
行こ
Might as well get a shuffle time out of it. Yeah. We were right next to another shadow. Yeah.
電撃が弱点だ。よし、弱点がつける。
叩き込め
Shuffle time now.
メッシブラウだ
We have options. Okay. Money is money. Healing just me. Fire breaks pretty bad. We're here for the XP.
普段通りだ
いい感じだったね。
We have enough room for one more persona. Yeah, remember that. I did not mean to use 3. Oh well. Akihiko gets one more bead. Think that's everything?
稀にしかない箱だ。ぜひ回収してくれ。
帰るやつ発見。俺はまだいけちゃうけどね。
Okay, I think we're starting to near the point where the enemies are not gonna run away from us anymore.
開けて損はな
A
さそう
chest. It is a life sash. That's hoping for shoes.
シャドウがいるぞ
Here, the points thing is more water. I have like a fourth left now. I'm at the point where my stomach feels like it's full of water
それが俺のやり方だ
because I'm not used to drinking this much in a short period of time.
うろうろしてやがるぜ。
I think the shadows, yeah, they're gonna attack me from this floor on. They're making the barking noises now. Which means this should be a lion. No, it's still a buff dude.
慎重に行け。
Still a very buff dude.
さて
よし、弱点がつけるぞ。
これだ
弱点がつけるはずだ。
カナダ選手、見事なノックダウン。叩き込め。
So strike.
ミオリが攻撃を避けた。やるじゃないか。
Salt dive. I mean, I guess that evens out the health.
チャンスだ。弱点を狙えるぞ。
カナダ選手、見事なノックダウン。
チャンスを逃すな
You don't need to give me more water, by the way. I'm at the point where I feel like I'm full of water. Knockout.
カナダ選手、見事なノックダウン。
Dodge lights. I don't like the dodge passives. My HP again. Persona or more XP.
勝負ありだ
次もさっきみたいに決めよう。
Monies. Okay, this is the boss gauntlet. So there's one more section of floors. We're on 36th. We'll check into the Velvet Room after going through every floor.
なあ
We're currently at 3 Twilight Fragments.
稀にしかない箱だ。ぜひ回収してくれ。
As long as we gain more than the amount we use by the end of Tartarus, then we should be good. Before we leave, we're probably gonna do more Twilight Fragment grinding, like what we did last time. I don't know for how many Twilight Fragments, but currently we have 20. It would be nice to double it. But I feel like that's a little much. It's a big boy.
歯応えのありそうなやつがいるな。
You're facing the wrong way. And now.
強敵だな。慎重に行け。
Zionga.
竹場がダウン。フォローを頼む。
That hurts.
キャー力が減っているぞ。フォローできるか。
次は
ありがたい、ありがとう。危ねえ、危ねえ。
I saw 69 in there.
使い時か。よし。
If possible, I want to farm these strong enemies because that's actually a good way to drain Junpei's SP for once. Should probably do some debuffing though. Nothing hurts. Or she's the one in danger. Okay, it didn't matter.
行動不能。起こせるか。こんなことが。おい、しっかりしろ。
At least they saved this time. Let me back in. Let me in.
なあ。
It was close enough to say that I yearn for the mines. It's close enough.
稀にしかない箱だ。ぜひ回収してくれ。
Should probably heal people before doing the higher floors. With my infinite supply of life stones. Something is upstairs. And it turned out to be nothing. Koha. Okay, so these chests are randomized. That's fun.
前方にシャドウだ。蹴散らすか。
もっと行きますか。
My right hand feels strained because of the hyperextending, and it's getting worse.
お前たちの手本になるような戦いをしたいものだ。
シャドウ発見。どうする？
There's someone behind me. Okay, we're not gonna be moodoing. There's 3 of you. Yeah, get all the attacks out. Oh, there's 4 of you. Where's my item? Where's my cleansing? Where are you guys weak to? Where's my cleansing item? I had something for light. Dodge slash. But I'll take the Kuzana this time. If they use Mudo, they're 90% likely to be weak to light and vice versa. It's the same thing with Ice Fire and Wind Electricity. For some reason. It's not always the case, though.
ちょい強そうなのいんな。どうする？
Do I have anyone with fire? Just so I can help him out. Of course I don't. Electricity. We're just using that for the crit rate up. Use that just in case. It's dizzy. Younger on the person that resists it. One more. Mazio. Chris hits me. one more cycle. Swift strike? What just happened? Wait. I dodged it. Yukari got murdered. Akihiko got murdered. Junpei's counter-activated? And it killed itself. So two of them didn't even get the XP. What was the point of that?
Yes.
Now... Okay, so now it switches to Swift Strike when it's desperate, and that's basically a one-hit kill. That's comforting. More paper.
Shadow! Two. Snapsel? I'll take an SP item. Still prefer equipment though. It's the staircase. We're almost at the end.
そうだな。
さてお次はとおシャドウだ。
引き際を見極めること。長い戦いには必
You
要
get to die. There's more of these. What are those?
相手は格下だ。とはいえ、油断するな。
If it's not obvious, I skipped every enemy on the final few floors. What are you? Electricity? No. I don't really have elements. So, there's that. I need to block Mudo. Resist physical. What about wind? Not wind. Let's just use this. Ice or fire? Can we burn the birds? It's probably ice. Oh, this is great. They're using wind, but they're not weak to electricity. No, not the Mudo. God damn it. There goes the homunculus.
どうする？いや、ここはこれだ。いや。使うよ。いいぞリーダー。
敵を撃破。
準備 OK?
頼んだ。任せてお
Switch
け。
to him. Just try to do as much damage.
竹場が敵を仕留めたぞ。秋彦が一体撃破だ。
Junpei's having a bad day.
よし。
No, you were fine.
ご苦労だった。いよりの
Just use a homunculus. Nothing horrible. I had a bunch of nothing. Staircase. More money. And we missed something down under. Nope, we did not miss anything. There is nothing here. This should be the last floor to get through the whole tower.
Shadow 発見。どうする？
Strong boy there. We have SP to spare. Why not? I don't know if that hit correctly. It did.
かなりの強敵だ。注意し
What are we on? Rotunda. I'm gonna treat this as a stronger enemy. Rotunda. Tarunda. And burn it with fire. It is a bit dizzy. I feel like I shouldn't do something funny. I think it's a bit too dangerous to do anything funny. We're just bullying at this point. Honestly, that's not good.
俺の力でペルソナ
やるな。
よっしゃあ行くぜ。
Who's going next?
はあ、違った。さて、
Do I trust him doing enough damage?
どうする？
Not really.
これだ。
覚悟してよね。
Not at all. Okay, never mind, it's stupid.
勝利だ
当然の結果だ。
次に進むぞ
Shuffle time. Contra. We have enough. We have enough life bead thingies. No, we don't need this. Level up.
よし。
How close is Joke? Everyone's a different level now. He needs one more. Or I guess 2 more? A few more. Oh, there's my homunculus that was taken from me.
シャドウがいるぞ。
We're noping out of that. We're also noping out of that. Because we need to heal. And that is the top for now. Okay, we did a whole run of Tartarus with minimal death. 3 Twilight Fragments. As long as we keep doing that, we should be able to get enough money and XP for everyone.
ようこそベルベットルームへ。ペルソナの登録ですね。上書きしてよろしいです。登録完了でございます。上書きしてよろしいですか？登録いた
I
しま
wish
した。
I can do register all, but
全種
Chimera
に登録
exists.
登録いたしました。上書きしてよろ登録完了でございます。全種に登録なさい。登録完了でございます。
Also, Apsaras. You don't want that. And you.
新たな力。
合体するペルソナをお選びください。
Narcissus.
少々過ぎた力かと。
With its sexy dance. These two make Sandman.
どのようなペルソナをご所望ですかな？
A lot of high pixie. For high pixie, we're gonna do Principality and Inagami, so this one's fine.
良い選択かと存じます。
I don't like those weaknesses.
引き継ぐスキルをお選びください。
Darula.
引き継ぐスキルをお選びくだ
We
さ
have
い。
an electric user. So what do we have down here? Resist, shock, dodge, slash.
新たな力は授
No, we
から
don't
ない
want
ようですな。
Tsukikaja or Kunda Rebellion.
新たな力は授からないようですな。
More water. I was keeping my eye on the water timer. You got that spot on. You were just watching it. I was trying to see if I could end the stream before that water, but that was not possible. You doing Nia is equivalent to emitting guilt at this point, because you always do that when you're trying to avoid emitting something. Loa.
少々過ぎた力かと。
I do like Loa. That is high level though, for what I am right now. Chimera Sandman, make a high pixie, that makes sense.
少々過ぎた力かと。
There's one of the healers I was thinking of.
合体するペルソナをお選び
Is
く
there
だ
anything
さ
I
い。
can do with that? Apsaras? Minimally.
よくお考えになるとよろしい。
Justice Moon Shirt hanged Hermit hanged Devil Priestess Fortune. Not a bad combination for
承
now.
りました。また
No clue what you mean, yeah? Sure. Sure, Dama. Yeah, that's actually fine. Okay, I'm gonna save there for now and continue that later. Before I'm forced to go through my whole entire water bottle. You are not forcing me to go through this whole entire water bottle, okay? You're gonna need to get me to do like a 4+ hour stream if you want to do that. Over here. It's our next stream together. Yeah, probably. These are family counters too. Highlight fragment counter is currently at 3. We'll see how many streams are stuck in Tartarus again. So I will be back Thursday. What day is Thursday? 11th? I'll be back with Nika on Thursday because part 2 opens for the Bunny Girl event, and we're gonna be doing that. Friday, I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll figure that out later. Then I don't think there's anything else to mention for now. So, per usual, take care of yourselves. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I will see you next time. Appreciate everyone that came by. Bye-bye.